Right, just for a change, we're going to start our warm-up on the floor tonight. So grab a seat. We're just going to start on the floor with those hamstrings. So take a lie back. Right leg in the air. We're going to stretch out those hamstrings. So a nice static stretch. Hands on the back of your shin. So back of your calf. Pull that leg back. Try and lock it out. And if we can, pull that foot back. Pull those toes back towards us. Just take that stretch down into the Achilles and lower calf. Good. Lower down that leg. Left leg comes up. Same there. Again, lock that leg out. And if we can, pull that foot back. Bit of dorsiflexion in the foot. Bring those toes back towards your face. That should take your stretch into your Achilles. Good. We'll just come on up. Continue that hamstring stretch. Bring your left foot in, your right foot out. Do the hokey cokey. And we're going to come forward. Grab your toes, or if not, grab your shin. Pull those toes back. Just a couple of static stretches to start us off. And swap legs. Bring that right foot in. Push your left leg out. Grab that shin. Again, pull those toes back towards you. Good. We're going to bring both feet in now. Go for our static groin stretch. Push both those knees away from you. Have a lean on them if you need to. And then we're going to slowly come upwards. So this time, just one leg forward, right leg forward, and sit into the stretch. Toes on your toes at the back to support yourself. Should be feeling the stretch down that back quad and groin. Sit back on that leg and reach forward again. Lots of stretching the hamstrings tonight. We're doing a fair bit of movement, so just want to make sure nothing's going to go ping. Swap legs over, left leg forward, sit into the stretch. So you might have seen we're going to do a ZUU HIIT tonight. If you haven't heard of ZUU, spelt Z-U-U, it's basically, I really enjoy these sessions. It's based on animal movement. So you might have heard of functional movement, which is effectively just training so that you keep your body so it can move as it used to when you were younger. So it allows you to carry on playing with the kids, jumping around without thinking, oh, if I do that, I'm going to put my back out. Or so primal movements, as Tash is saying, it's movements that you see in the animal world where they're not thinking about it, they just do it. Whereas as you get a bit older, you tend to have to think about these things a bit more. So we're going to come out into an archer's stretch, both hands out in front of us, and we're going to pull back our arrow, take it all the way around us, round to the front, and then left all the way back, 180 degree turn, round to the front. One more each way. So yeah, as I said, really concentrating on that functional movement, sort of movements you would have done many years ago without thinking about it, but requires a bit more effort these days. We're going to come up to our feet and just come into our static quad stretch. Reach up. Keep those knees nice and close together. Hips pressing forward and to the other side. Find your balance. Then we're going to get a little bit more dynamic. So going from one side to the other, nice and quick. Good work going into our hamstring stretch. So nice, they should be a little bit warm now. Nice straight legs. See if you can take them up to head height, opposite shoulder. Bit quicker now. Going into the can-can. Good. Start rotating those hips outwards. Little jog. Step in the middle. Take up knee as high as you can, rotate outwards, opening up that pelvis and hip region. And then we're going to bring it back in, opposite, outwards to inwards. Good, jogging on the spot. We're going to chase the fireman. So reaching up, opening up those backs and lats. Knees coming up a little bit. Just getting that heart rate up a little bit. We're going to go into ups and punching. So just bouncing from foot to foot, nice and light on our feet. Keeping those hands up nice and high. And we're going to throw our jabs, left, right. Good, some of you got your war faces on, looking keen tonight. We're going to throw some uppercuts. And throwing our hooks. Open up those backs. Right, left, left, right. Good work. Just get a bit of rotation in now. Those backs, we can have a little bit of movement. Just open them up. Turn yourself into an albatross. Nice wide arms. So as I said, a little bit different to some of the ones we normally do, but it's going to be the same format. 3 sets, 5 exercises. Each exercise is going to last for 40 seconds, 30 seconds rest. So each set is going to take about 5 minutes, get 90 seconds rest in between, and then we change. So our first exercise, actually I just want to go through exercise 4, exercise 2, everyone, we're going to do kick throughs. Just want to quickly run through that one. So we're just going to come down onto the floor with our leg out off the floor, and you're just going to come up and slide through and hold it just off the floor. So it's fairly simple movement, but really got to use that core to support that leg. So that one's going to be a kick through, exercise 2 in each set. Just wanted everybody just to get through that, just to check they're doing it correctly. Everyone looked fine there. Right, first exercise. First exercise, we're going to do ski squats. So for anybody who hasn't done this before, elbows go on the inside of knees, hands to support yourself. You're going to push back with your elbows, extend the legs, come back down to a squat. So we're going to do that. Simple movement, gets hard. That's exercise number 1, 40 seconds. Countdown's on. 5, 4, 3, get into position, and let's go. So rock back, bomb into the air, and come forward. Want to bend, nice bend in those knees. So we're coming down to a nice low squat. Try and get those legs straight at the top if you can. We're halfway. Keep that going. 15 to go. Last few. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Shake that out. Second exercise, we're coming down, so this is our kick throughs. So both hands in front of you, back leg up in the air, front leg on the floor. So we're just going to come through and push and hold. Come through and push and hold. If you have to come down to the floor, that's fine. But we're trying to use that core to keep the leg off the floor. Here we go, into position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and quick coming through. Just try and hold it just for a second. Keep it going, looking good, we're halfway. The great thing about these type of exercises, you can do them anywhere. All you need is a 2 meters by a meter. and you can really get a good workout. Good holiday exercise. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, exercise 3. Again, we're picking on those legs. We're going to come down into a squat, and we're going to do our rhino walk. Don't worry what you look like. Couple of steps, and then rotate a knee to touch the floor. Couple more steps, rotate the other side. But the whole time we're staying down in this squat position. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Walk like a rhino. Couple of steps forward, couple of steps backwards. So these type of exercises, as you're probably finding out, really have to work the core, and there's a lot of CV in there without being obvious. But just allows you to move around like an under 10. That's the theory anyway. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 3 down. Exercise number 4. So we're going through our range of animals. That was the rhino. We're now on to everyone's favorite, the bear. So we're just going to do a simple bear crawl. Knees just off the floor, bums down, couple of steps forward, couple of steps back. Nice and quick. Core brace the whole time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So try and keep your knees as close to the floor as you can. That'll bring your bum down. Good, Jody and Mark. I know these are your favorites. Nice, Matt Smith. Jamie. $15 to go. Jake's done the old lost my shoe routine. Quite often seen out in the bear world. Last few seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're having so much fun as animals. We're already on to exercise 5. Last one of this set. So these ones are called explodes, which is basically a dynamic squat. So what we're going to do is come down to the floor. We're going to jump and just bring our feet together. Get some air, touch those feet together. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last 40 seconds, and then we get a 90-second rest. Good work. Everybody looking like new yet? Bit of a leg burner. 20 to go. If your legs go back to a static squat, but try and keep going. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Right, nice little rest, and then we get to do it all over again. Couple of variations on the exercise. In this set around exercise 4 and 5 is going to change. Exercise 4, either stick with the bear crawl, or we're going to go to a half Hindu, which is basically into this position, and we're going to come forward and up and reset. Forwards and up. If you don't like that, stick with the bear crawl. Just trying to loosen up that whole lumbar series of bones and muscles around this point. If you've got a desk or office job, that's where we get locked. We're just trying to open it up a little bit. 20 seconds to go. I'll do it when we get there. Right, final 10. So we're starting off with our ski squats. So into position, elbows on the inside. 3, 2, 1, good, go. Extend those legs, bottom comes to the ceiling. Nice work, Angela, keep that going. Liesel, good work. The Baden Powell massive. 20 seconds to go, keep driving those legs. Good, Sue, hopefully today's stresses at the NHS wearing off, or at least you're forgetting about it. Worst case, you can have a glass of wine in about half an hour. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, exercise 2. Sorry, we're back on the kick throughs. So exactly the same. Going to come through, keep that leg off the floor to the other side. Try if you can, just to speed it up a little bit. Otherwise, stick to the slower version and hold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's have it. Keeping those hands locked down on the floor. Slow it down. Try and slow it down rather than completely stopping. I know these are hard, but they're great exercise for building up that core strength. Final 10. Three, 2, and 1. Have a little rest. Unfortunately, not for long though. We're back up to the rhino walk. Shake it out with our legs, back onto our feet. I'm going to come down into our squat, big heavy rhino, twist, rotate those hips, and step back, rotate the other way. Let's go. By the way, anybody out there who can sort of hear talk in the background but can't make out what it is, it's normally Tash just saying derogatory comments about me. So it's the main reason we haven't given her a microphone, just because most of it you don't need to hear. I can hear all of it, unfortunately. Does nothing for my confidence. Last few seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Right, we're already over halfway on the whole circuit. So if you're struggling, don't worry, this is the back half. So we're going into our half Hindu. Onto your toes, bottom in the air. We're going to press forward and up, and then just reset. If you don't like that, go back to the bear crawl. I know. Let's go. My son now pointing out that my nose is dripping. Yes, because I'm working hard. Nice, Maz and Audrey, looking good. You're looking half Hindu. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, and rest. That one is a toughie. Right, last one. Again, go back to the previous exercise. The explodes if you don't like it. We're going to go into a gorilla run, which basically means that going forwards and then like a reverse leapfrog going back. So 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Here we go. Let's do it. Final 40. We get a 90-second rest after this. Yeah, this is one of those exercises that helps if you're under 14. Last little bit, keep it going. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, and done. 2 down. Ooh, that was a leg burner. Right, we got 1 set to go. And we're done for the evening circuits this week. A little bit different from the weight session we did last night. Right, less than a minute to go. Start psyching ourselves up. Final set of this week, if you're on the evening circuits anyway. If you're joining us Friday morning, penultimate set. Tash saying as long as we're not doing this workout again. Not a big fan. I love it, I just don't want to do any more. Right, 20 to go. Poppy will be all over this one. You don't have to worry, we're not doing this in the morning. She loves a morning hit. Right, ski squats into position. Final time of asking. Let's go. Nice little opener. Pressing back, try and get a good stretch into those hamstrings and come down to a nice low squat as well. It's a shame none of us are going skiing because this is the perfect workout for ski preparation. Good work, nice Evie, keep that going, nice Loza. Last 10 seconds. Chest coming up to the ceiling when you come forward. 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Last time of asking, kick throughs. I reckon this is probably the hardest exercise we're doing today. So final time of asking, let's put it in. Don't worry about the speed you're going at, just try and keep going. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Good, Rachel, keep that going. I know it hurts. I promise it's doing good, even if it doesn't feel like it at this moment in time. Final 10. 3, 2, and rest. We've only got 3 exercises left. Let's keep it going, everybody. We're nearly there. Exercise 3, set 3. What is it? Anyone remember? Rhino walk. Pick your safari animal. So come down to a nice deep squat. 2 steps, rotate, touch down, go again. Don't slip like I did. Jodie and Mark, I promise I won't be doing these in the morning. Although you know I'm not very good at promises. "20 seconds to go, we're halfway. Nice work, Ed, keep that going. Probably only just recovered from a few days ago, but keep it going. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. 2 left. 80 seconds rest. Right, so we're down on the floor. We're going to go back to our bear crawl. This time, because I'm quite kind like this, I want to give you an option. You can put in 2 steps, and then if you want, you can put in a press up. So you don't need to, but that's just a present. I'm generous like that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those knees close to the floor and bottoms down. We're halfway already. We're nearly done. It's nearly beer o'clock. Not for Mazenald on a Thursday in January. 10 to go. Let's go, Nikki Oz. Put it in now. Good work. I'm not going to do jumping lunges. Right, we've done every other type of animal movement. So it'd be wrong not to finish off with another animal. We're going to do the world famous burpee. So you often see a burpee in a zoo. They walk around by doing squat thrusts, then standing up really quickly. Last 40 seconds, let's go. Final 40. So we want nice, quick, don't worry about press ups. Quick reps, get that heart rate up. Have you ever seen the dreaded burpee before, Jay? It looks a bit like an elephant. It's got a neck like a giraffe. 15 to go. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't leave me holding, JK. No. Good work, everybody. Grab a drink and recover. Oh, hopefully everybody's feeling a bit mobilized there. Maybe not at the moment, but if you do that sort of movement or workout regularly, you soon will be. You'll be out leapfrogging the kids. So just whilst we recover, let's have a little breathe. Lie back. And just slowly, slow intake, slow outtake. Don't mind how many seconds. Just try and slow that heart rate down. Good work. Before we fall asleep, let's go into our knee drops. Feet and knees together. We did quite a bit of core there, so just want to make sure that back's nicely stretched off. So knees bound together, ankles bound together, arms down to support yourself, drop down to the right, keep both shoulders on the floor, look to the left. Bring those knees up to the middle, drop it to the left, look to the right. Back to the middle, bit of separation of the feet, about shoulder width apart, and exactly the same. Drop down to the right. Again, keeping those shoulders intact on the floor. Back up to the middle, drop it down to the left, look to the right. Back to the middle. We're going to go from there. Just tilt that pelvis upwards. We're going to come up into a shoulder bridge. And take those arms slowly over the back. And then we're just going to lower that pelvis. Come back to our neutral position. Keep those ribs down. Try not to flare them and bring your arms back. One more of those. Up into your shoulder bridge. Double arms coming over the top. Come back down and return the arms. Good work. Just going into a little bit of a glute stretch. So right leg over left. Reach through the far knee and pull towards you. Shake it out. Pretzel on the other side. Reach through, pull the far knee towards you. Good work. Up into our tabletop position. Just check in with your back, make sure it's neutral, nice and flat. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to go from there to thread our needle. Right arm goes between left arm and left knee and twist into it. Follow that arm all the way up, open up that chest and back down. Just check you're back into neutral position. Left arm goes between right arm, right knee. Hold and come all the way out, up to the air and back down. We're just going to go onto our toes, bottom straight up into our half Hindu position. Give those calves a little stretch, push down on your left heel, try and get it to the floor, and then onto your right heel, and then bounce one to the other, and then try and push them both down at the same time. Walk those hands back. Bend your knees when your hands get near your feet. And then we're just going to straighten out those legs and slowly come up. Good. Arms come all the way around and up. Down to the middle. And we're just going to have a little stretch of those quads. It's been quite leggy tonight. See what our balance is like. Good work. Looks like everybody's frozen, so you must balance. There's a lot of people not in the screen, so I'm assuming a lot's still on the floor. Good. Stretch out the other one. Out into our crucifix. Arm across body and pull in. Shake it out over the other side. Thursday night HIIT and this week's HIIT complete. Good work, everybody. Well done, Thea. Nice job, everyone. That was quite a tough one. Well done.